Hello everyone, it's me Josephine Sneha. Hope you're all doing well. It's the first video in 2024. I was missing in action because I was a bit busy. But then I just decided to meet you all because I have a very good news. But before that, let me wish you a very happy new year. It's 2024. They do believe it is a year of hope and good luck. So I wish you the same. Now let's get into the video, shall we? Okay, I remember that I told you that there is a good news. So the good news is this one. Yes, the complete works of William Shakespeare. So any literature student would agree that often we are prescribed the works of Shakespeare, and no matter what exam it is, you will never actually see a question paper without the questions related to Shakespeare. Some way or the other, they would actually touch upon it. So Shakespeare is really important English writer, a playwright of course to be specific. So everybody loves him, and whether we love him or not, some way or the other we do come across his works. So it's essential to know it. And of course I do possess the works of Shakespeare before, but then they were only the prescribed works like Othello, Hamlet, Midsummer Night's Dream, the ones that I studied in my UG and PG. So that's it. After that I didn't get the works of Shakespeare. But then I thought it's the right time to get it because I do have to get them for my college students. So I thought I need to get something or the other. But then I was confused. Also, I'm in a book buying ban. So book buying ban actually means that you're not supposed to buy any book because you have been spending more money, time and energy on that. I still have lots of unread books. Remember the ones that I got in book fair, the unlimited book fair in a box. So I still have them. So I don't want to spend so much. So I was confused whether I should get it or not. Will I be able to read it, or once again will it go to the bookshelf, etc. I was bit confused. But then this was too hard to omit it, so I just got this as a gift. I was talking about this, and then my friend decided to gift me. So it's a complete works of William Shakespeare. So there are 3 volumes. You can actually see it. So this is the good news. I would like to thank my friend for deciding to get this one. So I'm really happy because I don't have to get anything anymore, so I can actually read it. And you might wonder why am I being so excited, because there is definitely a backdrop or a story behind this. So ready for story time? Okay, I think this is where it all started. So I was in my UG first year, of course. So when you are in your first year of UG, obviously your head of the department will come and address you, right? So similarly, the head of the department at the time, so she came, she was telling a lot of things about William Shakespeare. So she said always we literature students will actually read the works of Shakespeare some way or the other because it is prescribed. But apart from that, she told me that a lot of questions will be asked in the competitive exams, and not only that, you should taste the works of him, the way he writes, the subject matter, the theme, especially the things that happened during the Renaissance period, etc. So she told me you should read the works of Shakespeare. Not only that, but she also added that if you're not able to read the entire works because there are so many plays, but instead Charles Lamb actually wrote essays on this. So he actually wrote an essay where he has actually noted down the crisp of each story. So it's more or less in a story format. So it's very easy. So I remember after 1 or 2 months, I actually went to the library, I got that book, I read it, etc. But then I was also concentrating on other subjects, right? So I was not very much involved, but I do know the gist of some of the stories, etc. But then I did not have complete memory of reading all those historical works because they are very complicated. So that's what I remember. So she is actually the first inspiration for me to start loving or to love Shakespeare. So every time Shakespeare is prescribed, I would actually ardently read it. So that is where everything began. So after that, then of course I started buying a lot of commercial books, etc. But then as I told you, since I have to get this one for my for teaching to the college students, I thought I need to get one, but I was confused whether I should get the exact work that is prescribed or what should I do. Should I get something a combo? Because in Amazon, I think so, for the Republic sale, there are a lot of combos being given for the books. So I was very confused. Then I was no, I'm in a book buying ban, let me not buy anything, let me save money, etc. So my friend decided to get me this, the complete works. So now I'm going to unbox it and tell you what exactly it is. So I'm going to open it. And it is divided into 3 volumes. Volume 1, 2 and 3 is here. Shakespeare is a very great playwright and he's an actor as well. So he's like remembered for all his 37 plays. Of course, there are certain critics arguing that there are 38 plays, but then like only 37 plays are often like given. In the first folio, only 36 was published, and then in the next folio, 37 works were published. And interestingly, he was born on April 23rd, 1564, and he died on April 23rd, 1616. He had 3 kids. His wife's name is Anne Hathaway. And so his works are like categorically divided into 3 divisions. So first one is tragedy, second one is comedy, and then histories. So in that way, the 3 volumes are divided. So we have the tragedies, histories, and the comedies, of course. And of course, he has written sonnets as well. So this one says volume 2 has histories and poetry. So I think so his sonnets, 154 sonnets will be included. If that's the case, I'll be really happy. Okay, so this one says the tragedies. So yeah, it's good. The paper quality and everything is good. It's fine. So the volume 1 has tragedies. It has Hamlet, King Lear, Othello, Titus, Andronicus, Romeo, Juliet, Timon of Athens, Julius Caesar, Macbeth, Antony, Cleopatra, and Coriolanus. So these are the tragedies. Everything is here. Okay, the font size is like bit small, but okay. Second volume has histories and poetry. The tragedy of King Richard II, Richard III, famous history and life of King Henry VIII, King John, first and second part of Henry IV, Henry V, first, second, third part of Henry VI is there. And speaking of poetry, there is Lover's Complaint, Passionate Pilgrim, Phoenix and the Turtle, Venus and Adonis, Rape of Lucrece. And speaking of sonnets, there is only like few notes given because there are like 154 sonnets, right? I think so they have not included everything, but just study notes are given. This is the 3rd volume. It comprises of the comedies. The comedies has Much About Nothing, Love's Labour's Lost, Midsummer Night's Dream, Merchant of Venice, As You Like It, Taming of the Shrew, All's Well That Ends Well, 12th Night, Winter's Tale, Troilus Cressida, Cymbeline, Pericles, The Tempest, The 2 Gentlemen of Verona, The Merry Wives of Windsor, Measure for Measure, and The Comedy of Errors. That's all. So coming to the end of the video, so these are the 3 volumes together. And if you're like looking for the price, it says $5.95. So what do you think? Is this a good deal that my friend got all these 3 for $5.95 so that her bookstagram or her book lover friend can actually read it? So comment and let me know. Let me know if you want me to read and review or give you the summary of any of these Shakespeare plays, because I think I'll be reading it. So let me know if you want to know the story of any of these. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe and make healthy choices. We'll meet in some other videos soon. Until that, bye from me.